Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Mexico City. On the return, here comes Evans. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
And he's going to be very close to a first down. It's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Finding room at midfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. Good for a Bears first down. Give up the middle with Swift. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Chicago. Throwing again, Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take over here at their own 22.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. Throwing the out route, and Ayuk has it.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to have the 49ers 1st down. He'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Not much developing there. Short pickup down to the 47. 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Throwing is Purdy. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. 2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Greg and I continue in just a moment.
Ready up.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They run once more with McCaffrey. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up.
Good blocking, and he's in. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. On the return, here comes Evans. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, San Francisco.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. On the return, here comes Evans. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are halftime, the latest chapter in the NFL International Series. As we head north to Orlando, we're going to join the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. He fields it at the 8. They'll go with the reverse. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's going to be intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Purdy works out of the pistol. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
18 card, 18. Go.
Now Purdy. Caught. This is Ayuk. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To the right side, this is McCaffrey. McCaffrey, 1st down and more. And it will finally be brought down at the Niners' 18. A pickup there of 28 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll put Ayuk in motion. They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Purdy. The connection made to Ayuk. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They need 2. Here's Purdy. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll put Ayuk in motion.
60-by-6, 60-by-6.
So we'll take it to the... An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Williams. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. 3rd down coming up.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
A quick slant looked in by Moore. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
19, Tiger.
They will run it over center with Swift. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Here is 2nd and 7. Here's Williams now to throw. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He's got it at about the 8. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of...